All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about, as a starting technician, should you go air or electric? I'm gonna set this up for you old timers that are all about the air. Still a viable option for tools, for impact guns, and in some cases, they're not replaceable with electric. We'll get into that in a little bit. But if you're starting out, should you get an air or should you get an electric? Hot question nowadays. And honestly, it comes down to your budget. The big thing about air tools is their price and how long they last. Let's be honest. This Ingersoll Rand 2135 Ti is from 2005. It still works great. Still hits heavy. It's gotten a little bit weaker than it was back in the day, but still, this could be my everyday impact gun. If you're starting out, what should you get? Truth be told, air is a way cheaper entrance into taking wheels off, because that's what you're going to be using a lot for, is rotate tires, basic stuff. This is a lot lighter than this. I mean, considerably lighter. You're just starting out. This is going to be in your hands all day long. Yes, you're going to be dragging an air hose, but you got to check air pressure and you're going to be dragging it anyway. Air tools, I mean, you can go to Harbor Freight, get their Earthquake, which a lot of people swear by, for, pocket change almost. You can step up to an Ingersoll Rand and have a lot cheaper entrance into a 1/2-inch impact than a battery system, charger, batteries, etc. This is not a cheap investment. They are expensive. Way more expensive if you go off the tool truck. So starting out, I highly recommend you go with a 1/2-inch drive air impact. Let you buy some of the other tools that you really need. All of them, all the other tools. And after you've used this for a while, you've gotten used to holding a gun in your hand, maybe then think about upgrading to an electric. Now obviously, you don't have to get an air impact. You can jump right in and get an electric, Milwaukee Fuel, DeWalt, whatever, but the entrance fee is a lot higher, fact of life. Now on that subject, what are some of the other tools that you're not going to be able to get away with using air? Impact driver. Not many left out there, air impact drivers, like this. Way better to invest in a electric system. Obviously, I use Milwaukee. This is something you're going to wind up with electric. And it's a great second tool after a 1/2-inch drive impact. But some of the tools, you're just never going to get away from air. As much as people like to talk about it, not much likelihood of us moving away. Die grinders, there's some tools out there. Performance-wise, they're still not great. They just chew up batteries pretty regularly. And obviously, air hammers are kind of hard to replace. You're going to have an air hammer for a good bit of time. Some of you old-timers might remember this little bad boy. Snap-on air ratchet, got some power. Don't ever use it anymore. I've gone electric. But when it comes down to choosing where you should go from here, starting out, it's going to be your budget, your needs, your wants. And honestly, my best advice, 1/2-inch drive, get an air impact. They're a lot cheaper, and trust me, you start using one of these every day versus one of these, and you're using it a lot, you will definitely notice the weight difference. Back in the day when I switched from this gun to my Ingersoll Rand that I no longer have, it was a hefty change. a welcome change, because I didn't have an air hose, it still was a lot more weight. And being a starting technician, this is going to be in your hand a lot. A lot of technicians spend years with one of these in their hands a lot. So, you know, plan your budget accordingly and either do the air or defer budget from other tools you might need for your electric impact, because you're going to, you know, that's less money you have to spend on wrenches, sockets, pry bars, and all that other stuff. One of the things you got to remember is you got to buy a lot of tools in this business, and sometimes you got to take what you need over what you want. Starting out, get your air. Hope this video was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Make sure and hit that bell notification so you get notified when I put out a new video. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Maybe you hate air tools. Comments are always appreciated. And as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.